I have a question regarding this
Sure.
co-manifestation. So let's say Lisa is manifesting an idea. Now, if I'm putting out energy, not in the same level, maybe lower or even the lowest, would that contaminate the energy? That would that hurt getting the manifestation? Or
if you allow it to. I don't allow that energy to affect me. Positive energy outweighs negative energy every single time. So if
when you say who, so Lisa is manifesting, and
right.
we are co-manifesting for her. So
right.
who is the allower, her or the universe or us?
Who is the allower?
Yeah, you said if we allow it, who would be we?
But it's Lisa who has to be open to allow it. We can all send as much positive energy towards Lisa, but if she's not ready and if she's not allowing, she's the one who controls the energy around her.
I see. Yeah, okay, that was my question. So it's Lisa's that she should allow. Okay, good. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah, and I also heard something there in Alex's question, which was interesting, and very much about what we're doing here and deliberately creating and co-creating, is how I listened that, Alex, was we're all here together helping send good, pure, positive energy to Lisa, but we all might be on different levels of frequencies.
Right.
So if Lisa accepts the pure positive energy, and let's say Christie is, coming from the highest, purest point of good energy. Let's say I had a rough afternoon and my energy is not great today, right? But I'm still sending her good wishes. It might not be on the level that Christie is. Is that what you're thinking? Is she still going to get the benefit of all of our energy?
Yes, precisely. I was thinking if I'm in a lower energy and I'm sending something out there, would that contaminate the idea for Lisa?
So are you talking as though if you're sending negative thoughts towards her?
No, I think he's just saying lower. Yeah.
No, absolutely not. It wouldn't contaminate it. There are I look at the Center for Creators as a community of people with pure positive intentions, right? And there are, like you were saying, there's all different levels and ranges of positive energy. So I don't think, it doesn't feel like any of them are stronger than the other. I can just, when you're able to tap into, when you're connected on a higher frequency, you can just tap in easier, right? But it's all, I'm trying to,
I have a good,
and because I'm getting insight now. Pure positive energy is all equal. When you tap in on a higher frequency, you can make it spin, like, I don't know how else to explain it, spin faster. But all pure positive is equal energy. Does that make sense?
And
Yes.
Thank you, Christie, and thank you, Alex, for the question. I have another analogy, a visual analogy for this, and it goes back to Terry's manifestation here. Water, right? Water is water. There are some water that are just crystal clear brooks and running over rocks, and it's gorgeous, but and even drinkable. Other rivers are not so clean. It's still water. It's still going to flow. It's still going to come through. It's still going to provide. It's just at where does it come from further back? Is that helpful?
Right, and you just helped me get more clarity that the higher frequency you can tap into, you can direct that energy in a straight path, right? When you're not, and the only reason people have higher frequencies is because they're more aware, and they're more, they just believe and know that they can do that. We can all tap in at the high levels, right? It's just knowing that you can.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. I think this allowing make the perfect sense to me, because if Lisa is manifesting,
Right.
and then we add any type of energy to it, lower or higher, if she's allowing it, as you said, then
Right.
the universe would catch it. Us,
Yeah.
we just would be an addition to it, right?
What would be in addition to it?
Yeah, our co-manifestation would be addition to what the main manifestation from Lisa would
Right.
be.
Right. And there's an analogy from Napoleon Hill, and when he talks about the mastermind communities, what he says is, and there's people who have said it way before Napoleon Hill. When two minds combined on a thought, you create a third mind, and it's a third universal mind. So for all of us, the more people who are connecting as a mastermind, the more universal minds that you're creating. So not only is it going to allow opportunities to come to Lisa, it can allow thoughts, ideas, inspirations to flow to her as well. So looking at it, that we're creating more infinite intelligence, right? The ability to connect to more infinite intelligence on that subject.
If I
Does that
may,
make
to add to it, please.
Sure.
If I may, so, I'm glad Sam is here. Sam is my mentor, actually. He
I
taught
love
me how
Sam.
to. But is it better that I would know more about Lisa's manifestation, more into detail? So when I'm co-manifesting with her, then the idea or the whole thing would be much stronger, rather than I know just a little bit and then
Right, if you
just
can
send her my
understand it.
energy. It's just like a little prey, that rather than I become part of the project.
Right. Right. And that's what, this is our first call doing this. So being able to figure out what works for people, to be able to feel what her desire is, right? And how it is. And I mean, this is, it's the first call doing this. So I love your suggestion, and it's definitely being able to understand what that person is asking for.
Yeah, I just had something come to me as well from that question, is just as giving and receiving is important, right? So what are you looking to manifest? How are you looking to use that, right? It's the abundance is always there. Even though I may not know the details of what you are working on specifically, you're helping me manifest in the abundance that I'm looking to achieve. And by focusing, right, the giving back onto what you're looking to achieve, it actually is elevating my ambition as well. Right? So there's that give, receive. I would say I don't necessarily need to know all the specifics. Okay. Just the area that you're looking to address.
And also, there's a way to generalize it when we hang up the call to what you're saying, Scott, to just generalize everyone on the call. And you don't even have to visualize or know who they were, but everyone on the call everything's going to fall into them easily and effortlessly. Everything's just going to flow gently to them when at the perfect time. Saying something like that after the call and just taking a moment to send that energy to them is an easy way to do it. And that is something that you can really feel. And that, well, those words I feel. So it's finding the words to you that you feel, and you can generalize it with everyone on the call. So you don't have to do everyone individually. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's great. That makes a lot of sense, and that may make so much sense that we might have to actually end on that one, as we may not have time for another. But that was very profound, and thank you, Christie, for guiding us through this, and very exciting that this is our first, and I felt very powerful. So thank you for all of your help.